What's up, everybody? This is Strings and Sweaters. My name is Tim, and today I thought that I've made enough purchases and enough has changed in my collection. Not that I'm selling stuff, but I've added enough jerseys that it is time for another jersey ranking. Now, this is not the grandiose video of ranking all my jerseys. That will come one day. But this is going to be ranking all my reverse retro jerseys. That includes the reverse retro 1s and reverse retro 2s. So I've added a few reverse retro 2s. Thank you to the Adidas eBay sale where that Sharks jersey was on sale for just $50, which is absolutely insane. I was able to add that Sharks jersey, and I added a few others. So it is time for a new ranking. Let's get into it. As always, if you like talking about jerseys, if you like talking about hockey, subscribe. Okay, so in last place but not least, we have the St. Louis Blues Reverse Retro 2.0. Now, I love the St. Louis Blues Reverse Retro 1.0 with the kind of stripes, blue stripes, and the red and yellow. At first, it looked kind of like McDonald's colors, but when I got over seeing that, I fell in love with that jersey. Unfortunately, I don't have it. I have this sucker right here, and just because it's in last doesn't mean I don't like it. This thing is amazing. I love the striping on the sleeves. This one is blank, and to be honest with you, some things I do take off from this jersey is that I actually feel like the numbering takes away from this jersey. This is a jersey I would probably keep blank. I don't necessarily like the numbering here, and the kitty has arrived. All right, kitty, you gotta leave. This is your only cameo today, I promise. Okay. And then the numbering on the back, it just doesn't really do it for me. But I do like this jersey. I love that they brought back this logo. The logo could use a little more depth, especially they kind of missed the mark in this Blues note here. It could have been, since it's prime green, it could have been poking out a little bit more textured and more, just having a more 3D feel to it. You get some of that on this Blues logo down here. But anyhow, and I think one fun thing to do would be to rank just out of 10 the condition of the crest on these, since the crest seems to always be in some weird like condition. Have some sort of stitch off or some sort of, maybe it's like almost like at an angle. So let's rank this one. Yeah, this is gonna be, there's some fraying going on, one missed stitch or whatever this is, I guess. So we're gonna rank this one at 5 out of 10. Anyhow, but so this is the first jersey, last place but not least, still an amazing jersey, but we got so many better ones to come. Yeah, let's move on. All right, and then next up in whatever place this is going to be, because I didn't count how many of these I even have, but next up we have the Reverse Retro 1.0 for the Penguins. I really like this jersey, and honestly, this is kind of the jersey that got me into hockey jersey collecting. I never really loved the Penguins' main logo, and wasn't really like too thrilled about spending like mad amounts of money on jerseys with that logo. So when they came out with this word mark, I thought it was so unique and cool, and I was just so like excited to get the alternate that has the same lettering and also this reverse retro. And we have Malkin on the back. We got the A patch, and I love it. This just is a little bit lower on my list just because I just feel like it's kind of lost its like standoutness, and that's really just because some really awesome reverse retros have been made after it, and it kind of just fades away in the amazing legacy of what Adidas has done with their reverse retro series. Some highlights on this jersey though are these really awesome patches we have here with the Penguin. I'm going to show some close-up shots of that there for sure. And I love the like double layering that they put in for the letters on Pittsburgh there. Super, super cool. Things I would make better though would be the lettering, or sorry, the numbering on this is a little bit too like flat, too just vinyl-y, just like one piece of vinyl stitched on. I think they could have done a better job with that. But either way, it's a really dope white Penguins jersey. So yeah. Okay, next up we're going with this Sharks Reverse Retro 2.0. Now the Sharks Reverse Retro 1.0, honestly, I don't like it as much as this one. And, you know, I really like this one, but I think the Sharks kind of really could have made a sick Reverse Retro and kind of flopped on both of them. Not that this is a flop. I really actually like this recolorization of the Sharks. It's in the colors of the Seals, but with the Sharks as the lettering. And I also love how this kind of like turquoisey green is contrasted with the orange on the logo, NHL logo here. I like that this jersey has these very unique stripes up near the shoulders. I think that's very cool. Again, another jersey that I kind of just want to keep blank. I think it actually looks better without the numbers on the arms and the numbers on the back. I actually kind of just like it blank. Like I said before, I scored this jersey for like $50, so it's really cool to just get it in my collection. But yeah, negatives about it are just really that I think the logo could have been done up a little bit better. It's a little bit bland, being all white, and then all you have is just the word mark, Sharks, but maybe just have something in the background or some other type of homage to the Seals or Sharks history. Maybe a shoulder patch would have really kind of made this jersey stand out more, but it's a dope jersey. Yeah, definitely one of the cooler reverse retros in my collection. And speaking of that, let's do our crest grading of this. I give this crest, I think I mentioned it when I opened it, this is a 10 out of 10 crest. This thing has no flaws at all. It's literally perfect. So glad I got a 10 out of 10 crest in my collection. Anyhow, let's move on to the next jersey. All right, next up on the list we have the Florida Panthers, the upsetters of the Bruins fans. So we got this Florida Panthers reverse retro. This is a really high one for a lot of people. I think this one's kind of fallen the most. Doesn't take away from how cool it is still. But on my list, I think this one's kind of fallen the most out of the reverse retros. I think it's cool, but I just don't think it like has the same nostalgic effect as that reverse retro 1.0 that the Panthers put out. I much rather would have that in my collection, but it's super hard to find. But I think this is a cool kind of like alternate reality jersey here. It's super flashy. The colors don't always combine too well, and they also come down in these, very harsh diagonal patterns on the arms. It's a look for sure. The highlights of this jersey are definitely the Florida patch on the shoulder. That's definitely super cool that they added that in there. And then obviously this logo is just gonna be timeless. People always talk about that this shoulder patch was moved to the logo section, and the way they did up the sun in prime green where the sun rays are almost beveled off of the jersey is so cool. Yeah, this one definitely deserves to be in the middle of the pack. I think that's how it kind of is for most collectors. Like, some people love this thing and some people hate this thing, so stick it right in the middle, right? Now, ranking of the logo, it looks, honestly, this one's a little bit crooked. It's like literally, the NHL logo is like perfect. There's no stitching mistakes at all, no frays, but it looks like it's like almost crooked a little bit off center, which I don't really understand why that's even happening. Sorry, my kitty just decided to use my jersey as a cat toy. Man. All right, no frays. I don't know where she grabbed the jersey on, but I got to be more careful about that and get the kitties out of the room. Anyhow. Okay, all right, but let's move on to our next jersey. This one's super. Okay, and next up I have this Penguins Rickard Rakell Reverse Retro 2.0. Let me get these hairs off of this thing. I actually was able to get this jersey at the Penguins Arena, which is so cool. The cat just literally straddled my leg with her claws in it. Okay. Anyways, and I got one of my favorite Penguins players right now, if not my favorite, Rickard Rakell. Absolutely love his play. I don't care if we make the playoffs or not. I'm riding with Rakell to the end of his career. I love this guy. So I was so excited that they still had Rickard Rakell left at the shop. Grabbed it in between intermissions, threw it on. I actually didn't wear a jersey to the Penguins game that day, expecting to. All right, my bad. I had to get the cat out of there. She was trying to legit just destroy my jersey. Anyhow, all right. I love that they brought back the RoboPen. This is such an epic reverse retro. Just love this white line up near the shoulders going around. I think it just looks so awesome and unique for a Penguins jersey to have sort of white up top and white down on the waist. Just love the lettering, how it's like double stitched. They have, especially on the nameplate, you have like this awesome white outline on the player's name. Love also this new rebranded Adidas logo on the back. It fits so well with the rest of the jersey. Now this crest is going to be a 1 out of 10 for me. Again, not much wrong with the crest like thread-wise, but it is, if you can see there, it's like almost crooked. Like it's like almost at like I don't even know, a 10 degree, 20 degree angle off center. I mean, this is just horrible work by whoever stitched this one on. And then also there's some like minor like things going on in the crest that I don't love, like little splotchiness to it. So come on, Adidas, get your game up. Come on. Anyhow, but yeah, this jersey will always have a lot of meaning to me. Definitely a jersey I'm never gonna sell. Just an awesome jersey. Let's move on to our next one. Okay, next up I have this Capitals Reverse Retro 2.0, and the player on it is TJ Oshie. I love the way the sevens work with this stripe going down behind the sevens. It looks super freaking cool. I also love the gold outline on the font and the other gold aspects of this jersey, the gold fabric they used for the stripes. Also in the patch, you have the Capitol building patch, really nice gold stitching on the hockey sticks and the stars. Amazing logo, probably the best logo in the NHL of all time. This is my opinion. I'm biased too, because I'm from DC, or not from, but I live in DC. Awesome idea. I mean, like, to bring back in your Reverse Retro 1 the Caps name across the belt, and to bring it back in black for this one, they just outdid themselves 100%. I love this jersey. Just so cool. Now let's rank our NHL logo here. This one has fraying all around it, but it is straight and not on an angle. I'm going to give this one probably a 7 out of 10. No stitching, no like wrong stitching at all, but like definitely some like fraying around it, which is strange because I got this new at Dick's, so I don't know what's going on there. But yep, just amazing. Let me know in the comments what you think about this jersey. Is this the best Reverse Retro 2.0? Let me know. All right, next up I have the Coyotes Reverse Retro 2.0, and I really love what they did with this one. I actually don't really like the purple in the Reverse Retro 1.0. It's too much purple for me, and I love this like sand orange color that they added. So cool. Really, really awesome. And this is a Clayton Keller. Love the font they used for Keller's last name there with the the E's kind of being curved like that, kind of like stones or like a boulder. Love the sublimated the sublimation of the mountains and the cactuses down by the waist, and how it comes in kind of at like a V on the bottom of the jersey. Really, really cool. The moon logo, the Space Coyote logo is so nice and prime green, so detailed. Just an awesome jersey overall. That's why it's so high on my list. This is just one of my favorite reverse retros. I'll be very sad to see if the Arizona Coyotes get kicked out of Arizona, but definitely an amazing piece of history. Also, you have the gecko, shoulder patch, which just is super cool. The gecko has this little stripe on him that's like raised off the shoulder patch. Just really awesome work by Adidas. And I also love Clayton Keller. He's a great offensive player. Hopefully we can see the Coyotes make the playoffs next year with Clayton Keller. And maybe Brassard. I don't know. We'll see. Now to rank the NHL logo. This one has 2 frays on the stitching and one here. So we're going to give this one a 4 out of 10 on the logo. But all right, let's move on to the next one. All right, next up, I have this recently acquired National Reverse Retro 1.0. I won't talk about this too much because I made a whole video about it recently. But yeah, I just love the look of this saber tooth on the logo. I love the kind of diagonal striping going down the arm sleeve. I love the silver meshy material that they're using on the shoulder here and the sleeves. It's actually very soft and like very comfortable. This is probably the most comfortable jersey I have. Love the silver Adidas NHL crest. I think it really just puts the whole jersey together nicely. I got the captain's patch that says Yossi. Really cool numbers too on this, and the Reverse Retro 2.0 is cool. It kind of shares the same concept with the font and the striping. But definitely one of my favorite reverse retros that came out. This thing is just a stunner. Love it. Let's move on. Okay, this is going to be nearing the end of the line. We only have 3 jerseys left. This is the 3rd. And it is my Ovechkin Reverse Retro 2.0. This one's going to be a little bit higher than the other jerseys just because of the sentimental value of it being Alex Ovechkin in the, kind of the colors that he came into the league with his rookie year. Also, the date on the inside is when he was drafted. So this jersey is really just like an Alex Ovechkin homage. Again, I already talked about all the details on it, so let's just talk about the number 8 on here. Super cool font for the 8, the way they do these kind of like crescent moon type I guess like half circles for the 8 inside. I also love how it's layered over this stripe here. You have Ovechkin on the back in its full glory. I mean, top 3, I think this one just makes sense to have it here. Just super freaking awesome jersey. I don't think my audio was running for the last Ovechkin jersey, but you definitely probably will hear me if I boost it. I also forgot to do a crest rating. So on this crest, we just have like random. So like we just have like the black threading that is sewn into the NHL crest, just going straight off the line and into the orange of the NHL logo. I'll show you a close up. So this is going to be a 0 out of 10. Just horrible work by whoever stitched this. Just a joke. Yeah. Anyway, so let's get to our second jersey in reverse retro in my collection. This is the Vegas Knights first reverse retro 1.0. Now, I really would love to add the Vegas Knights reverse retro 2.0 to my collection. I think that thing is so cool with the, glow in the dark logo on it, and I just love if you get it numbered with Jack Eichel, the captain's patch is like all that gold fabric, and I think that's so cool. On this one, we have Robin Lehner, which is not playing, and I don't even know if he'll still be on the Vegas Knights next season. I hope he is, and he's able to get all his financial troubles in order. But just look at the numbers. Look at how the gold, and just I love this, like, the breathing holes. I don't know what you call these things, but like I guess air holes or whatever on the numbers. I love that design that Vegas puts into their jerseys. I love the gold along the collar. It's awesome that you have the main logo for the Golden Knights on the shoulder patch. This jersey is just freaking awesome. This logo is freaking awesome. What else can I say? It deserves to be second place. Now let's move on to our first place reverse retro in my collection. Drum roll, please. And here it is. And this is a new jersey that I just acquired a few days ago. Let's just fingers crossed my girlfriend's not watching my videos this late into the video. I don't think she does. But anyhow, don't message her that I got this jersey if you could do me a favor. Anyhow, but I picked this thing up. This is a Anaheim Ducks Reverse Retro 1. Very rare. I can't believe I found it. It does have a little bit of like a snag in the stitching right here, which is why I got it for a lot cheaper, because usually this thing's going for like $600. Maybe not. I mean, this is a blank, so I mean, for a blank it's probably going for like $400, but I mean, if you got the Getzlab one, that thing was like just insane. But just love this awesome Mighty Duck coming out of the ice. This is just such a, classic logo. They knocked it out of the park when it comes to what a reverse retro is. And this has to be the best reverse retro jersey that was made by Adidas. I will stand by that. That's why it's number one. Super stoked to have this thing in my collection. Just love every aspect of this jersey. It is freaking phenomenal. Love the details. So we made it to the end of the video. Let me know what your favorite reverse retro is in general. Which ones in my collection do you like? Which ones do you have? If you have any reverse retro jerseys, let me know in the comments, guys. I want to hear. Thank you for watching this. It means a lot to me. A special thanks to everyone who comments, takes the time out of your day to say hi and say nice things in my comments. Thank you guys so much. It really brightens my day to see those. Anyhow, peace out.